Hello, everybody. It's your boy AD, and that's all day, and I'm in the spot. Today, I'm doing SmackDown's review of last Friday, which was on February 4th, 2022. All right. Now, this show was all right. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it, but you could already look at the pictures and the headlines, and you can kind of tell where the WWE is going with what's happening. But let's start from the beginning. Now, this was a shock. Paul Heyman explained why he rejoined the bloodline. Goldberg challenged Roman Reigns. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy, boy. It's like I don't know who to give the Flip Flopper of the Year award to. But shit, the Flip Flopper of the Year award might actually go to Paul Heyman because this man flip flop like no other. I mean, it's so funny that they actually X'd him out of the t-shirts and now he's back. He's back on the t-shirts, back with them. Boy, Flip Flopper of the Year, man. But the shock though was Goldberg. Now that's something I was not expecting at all. I'm like, what the hell? Goldberg came out, music hit. You already know. Doom doom dun 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 dun. And then he came out acting all fierce, getting in Roman face, doing his you dig like he always do. You're next. Now, how do I feel about this? Honestly, I'm being real, man. I like Goldberg. I'm a total fan of Goldberg, but I don't like what they're doing. I don't like how they just keep setting up older stars. Like, this is what bothers me. Like, you're treating Goldberg and Brock and all these comeback stars, or majority of them, anyways. You're treating them like we're back in the early 2000s. Like, you're treating them like we're in 1997. That's my disappointment. Like, it's 2022. Like, it's 20. Why are we still getting hype over Goldberg? Like, why are we still acting like he can take a title and do something when we should actually be more focused? But see, this is the problem though with the talents right now. It's like they really need to help build other talents. You see, Roman, he got to where he at, even though I never liked his run. But at least he did make the title look strong and be some sort of threat. It's like I don't get that from Goldberg. I don't get that from Brock. I don't get that from them because I know they're not gonna be here for long. And I know that they're basically just taking spots away from people who could be the future. And plus we've seen this before too. Like, come on, we just seen Brock. I mean not Brock. Goldberg go against like Lashley like 2-3 times, get destroyed. The dumb narratives with your son. Now you want to put him against Roman and act like that's supposed to mean something when you know damn well 9 times out of 10 Roman's gonna keep this belt, and you know damn well he's just gonna go against another older star right after it in WrestleMania. That's my point. It's like, why get hyped? Like, yeah, it was a surprise, but it's nothing to get hyped over. I'm not even gonna read it because that's all you need to know. Oh my bullshit. Ricochet versus Ridge Holland again. They are never gonna let that shit that Ricochet did, like the pay per view before last. They are never gonna let that die down, and I find that to be really wrong. Why the fuck do y'all keep replaying Ricochet accidentally busting open Ridge Holland? Okay, maybe the first couple weeks, okay, but here we over a month later and y'all still showing that. That's like really embarrassing, that man, to be honest. Anyways, Ricochet defeats Ridge Holland, right? Even though they never give Ricochet shit. Man, the WWE is just so predictable at times. That's what gets annoying. It's like they got some decent talent, but they don't know how to use it, and then they get predictable. Like with this, Ricochet won off a distraction, whoop-de-doo, what happens? Sheamus somehow magically forces a match with Ridge Holland, and then he goes against him and Cesaro, and guess what? Sheamus and them win. Not surprised. That's why Ridge Holland gonna replace Sheamus. Okay, then we had Jimmy Uso versus Eric. Well, the Usos are clearly running out of beefs. They clearly don't have any more beefs. So now the Viking Raiders will be their new monthly beef until they get to Elimination Chamber. Another feud I don't really care about. I mean, the Viking Raiders, they're okay to me. They're almost like a reject Legion of Doom, in my honest opinion. They're like a reject version of Legion of Doom, but they're okay. I don't really think they're that popular though. And the Usos rivalry, they just really need a good real rivalry, man. Their last rivalry with New Day was alright, but they kept making it go the same way, and nothing really came out of it though. So now here we go. Oh, well, we're just gonna go against the Viking Raiders then. And as you can see, Jimmy Uso beat him in a 1-on-1. This wasn't even a tag match. Boom. Oh, here we go with this again. Aaliyah and Natalya again. This feud been going on for over a month. And guess what? Aaliyah beats Natalya by a count out. I mean, not surprising. It's the same shit. Like I said, Aaliyah, you're clearly getting pushed. Ever since you came out, you just been another one of these people you trying to throw down our throat. Here y'all go, trying to shit on an older star over her. Like, I don't care what anybody say about Natalya. I still got respect for Natalya just for her work. And then here comes fucking Aaliyah, who's obviously not all that great, and just somebody they just trying to throw in your face. And yeah, Aaliyah just keeps beating Natalya. Bullshit. Lame. Oh, Drew McIntyre is back. Yeah, the man that you thought got his neck snapped. Oh, yeah, he's back. He's back, y'all. They had us all fooled with that. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all even had me fooled with that one. I'm thinking he really had a neck injury and y'all had to play it off. Now I'm starting to think wasn't nothing wrong with him. And y'all just gave him a little time off because y'all knew Drew McIntyre was clearly getting played out as well. Man, he was getting played out. And he was not getting nowhere either. So maybe he did need to take a break. And then what was so crazy is how he left, though. I'm still tripped out on that. How Corbin and Madcap just raised holy hell on that man behind stage. Like, man, Joe, that shit was kind of epic. And well done, though. Now, what did Drew do again? Because I think I kind of missed this part. Drew returned a Claymore kick to Madcap. Says after making a shocking return from a neck injury months earlier, so they are trying to act like it was a neck injury. But it makes me wonder, though, like, if it was really a neck injury, why would y'all pull that stunt with him, you know? Why would you pull a stunt with someone where you wrap a chair around their neck and hit the chair with a very heavy object knowing that they have neck injuries? That's what made me not believe it. But anyways, Drew McIntyre returned to SmackDown with his sights set on getting retribution. Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss. After anticipating a sneak attack by the pair, making Moss tell him a Drew McIntyre joke at Star Point, the former WWE champion. Okay, now I remember what happened. And I remember that now. And I was like, man, Madcap should have seen that coming. But you know, they make him look goofy. But I knew it the whole time when I was watching. I'm like, yeah, he's finna fucking rock his ass. And that's exactly what happened. He got laid out in the middle of the ring and looked like a fool. And Corbin was outside the ring. And he didn't want to run in because of a sword. See, this is why Drew McIntyre is lame as hell. See, now strategy, certain storylines and shit. Now you get certain protections over a weapon that you know doesn't get used in the ring. Bullshit. Shinsuke defeats Jinder Mahal. Who cares? Shinsuke been making that belt look weak as hell for I don't know how long. Big E and Kofi, so Xavier is gone now, as you can see. So Big E is just on SmackDown now, teaming up with Kofi now, as you can see. I'm shocked they even beat Los Lotharios because they've been putting them over pretty hard lately. So they picked up a win, which actually kind of shocked me because I'm like, wow, man, Los Lotharios, I've been watching them pick up a lot of wins on the low. Okay, this is how it ended good. Ronda Rousey to challenge Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. So this is what it is. Because I felt like it was going to be Charlotte over Becky. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Becky first, then Charlotte. That's what it is. I figured it was going to kind of be that. This was a long segment, too, at the end. No matches, but it ended with this. I'll read it. In the closing segment of SmackDown, Sonya Deville came to the ring to inform SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair that she had spoken to Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and that it was Red Brand title holders understanding that Royal Rumble winner Ronda Rousey was going to challenge her at WrestleMania. As a result, the WWE official had decided to allow Flair to pick her opponent. In response, Charlotte made several demanding mom jokes at both Ronda and Becky's expense, going so far as to say they would have a mom versus mom match. She then named Sasha Banks as her WrestleMania opponent, which I actually would have liked. Then, when the baddest woman on the planet interrupted and shattered her plans, refusing to let Flair or Deville dictate the conversation for a second, the rowdy one made it clear that she owed many superstars a beatdown, and that Charlotte wasn't special. But just first, with that, Rousey challenged Flair for the SmackDown Women's title on the grandest stage of them all. The standoff inevitably grew even more tense with Flair made a remark about the title being her baby and that baby being prettier than Ronda's. Sonya, y'all don't even I bet you most people don't really understand the actual under-depth tones of what's being said and why and who's saying it. Like, if I told you all the real reason why this was being said, y'all wouldn't even want to believe me. That's why I don't go too deep. Because a lot of the things that they do and say, trust me, I know why they're doing this. But anyways, when Deville made the mistake of jumping on Rousey's back while she was facing Flair, the baddest woman on the planet dropped Deville hard on the canvas before locking her in an excruciating armbar and making her scream in pain as the Queen took her lead. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Now, I know y'all like, how is this bullshit? And I'm going to explain it to you. So, Naomi has to run around and basically get bitched out by Sonya, who obviously is the punk. Sonya is obviously the hater punk. But Naomi has to play all these shitty rules and get screwed over and can't touch her and do this. And been going through this shitty ass storyline that doesn't make Naomi look good at all for 2 months. But here comes Ronda. Here we go. Another old star. Another person ain't really here. That big. Nothing, no real original talent. Here she comes. Steal all the spotlight from all the normal people. And guess what? She could put Sonya in an arm bar and embarrass her in the end of the match. But Naomi can't touch her though. Bull fucking shit. This is why I don't like Ronda Rousey. I don't like Ronda Rousey. I don't like Charlotte Flair. I don't like Becky Lynch. I don't like none of y'all. Ain't none of y'all really great or good to look up to be honest. That's why this storyline is so sucky, and that's why it's dumb. Like, I mean, man, yo, all that talent, and look what, do something with Shayna, do something with Shotzi, do something with Sasha, do something with some of these other people. What about Rhea? Y'all just said fuck Rhea. Y'all just act like Rhea just ain't important no more. Come on. That pissed me off. Here it go. That shit made me mad. So you could just put her in an armbar and just do whatever you want. Wow. Well, okay. Hopefully by the next review I do, I'll have a new intro. And my reviews, I guess, from now on might just be live now, just so I can do my intros and add that in. Now, I don't know about, letting people in. Most people probably won't be too interested in it. Like, they just probably might want to just hear me anyways. So, but I probably might be doing those live now, because I got some intros coming up. I should have checked earlier before I made this, but it's too late. I'm not going to do it over. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, and we'll see what happens on Raw tonight. Peace.